Okay. We're here at Northbound Leather talking to Marty Rotman, the chief designer for Northbound Leather, and he's preparing for XXX, the big fashion show happening October 22nd at the Phoenix Congress Theater.
Yes, where you used to work, actually.
Yes, decades ago.
Yes. I remember you behind the bar there.
Yeah, well, welcome back to Northbound and XXX. Okay, in the past we've seen crucifixions, lots of nudity, simulated sex. What is going to make this XXX?
I'm hoping the finale, which is called Extreme. We've given each scene in the show a title starting with X. For instance, let me see my little book here, what we wrote down. Extravagant, exotic, expressive, exquisite, exciting, exposed, and extreme. So we're going to take it from a maximum coverage, so very formal kind of attire and dressy gowns and suits for men. Not the gowns for men, but gowns for women. And going all the way into the fetish wear, and we've got some new hoods, and we're going to be doing things in bright, vibrant color at the end. We have kind of, I'm hoping that we're going to be doing a scary clown type of ending, and we have Midori coming to be with us this year. This clown theme is because of something she asked me to design for her specifically 2 years ago while I was not at Northbound, and I came to have it realized at Northbound. So she had not been able to complete the garment yet after the 2 years, so I was thinking in my mind, now that I'm back, could we get her to come? Could we use the finished garment as payment for her being part of the show, and then get this scene at the end with her in it? So that all came to fruition. I'm very happy about it. Her outfit is here. I could show you. I don't know if you recall, in one of the past shows, I had made an outfit for her. I believe it was for the show Expose, and she was like a nurse, but she had a full hood on with a scary clown outfit, and she had taken that as payment at the time. And in the time in between, she has done performances and photo shoots on her own with that outfit and performances. So because the nurse's outfit was very specific, just a nurse's outfit, I think it was limiting. So I think she wanted something that could, get her through more situations, and we came up with something else.
Okay, so triple X equals disturbing.
Well, triple X is the Roman numerals for 30, and it's Northbound's 30th anniversary of existence, I think. So that's one meaning of it. And then extreme, triple X in porn, and then wrestling, and then what triple X means, XXX, X-rated, triple X rated. So all of that. Plus it's the 20th annual fashion show, so it's a big anniversary show for us.
Yeah. Now, out of the 20, how many have you supervised?
I think I did the first 15.
That's pretty amazing. That's a long run. Do you find yourself stuck for inspiration ever?
It depends. Not necessarily, but at this time for this particular show, I don't think it's going to be completely. It's not completely mine. I stepped in at a late time, and the theme had already been chosen. Some of the models had already been chosen, and I needed to see them to approve them. So, and I have less than half the time that I usually do. So, I'm only designing one outfit per model that is new, and their second outfit will come from previous shows or stock that we have done in a different way and jazzed up a little bit. So half the show will be brand new pieces and half will be pre-existing pieces, just because of the time limitation of when I got here. I could possibly do it.
Well, you were synonymous with Northbound Leather and the designs, and then you've been away for a couple years. What made you decide to come back?
As I say, I was doing some freelance work and asked George if I could realize some samples here. And the day that I came in, after I was done, he had said that Cheryl Cocotte, who was here previously, was planning to leave, and they had thought of a few people to replace her, and of course my name came up, so he asked me if I'd be interested in coming back, and I said yes. Yes, I would be, because I really feel like this is something I help build and create as well. A lot of me personally is in here, and I have to say it was very tough to be away and not doing it, and not feeling that I was able to be self-expressed and do the show, which is a great opportunity to be self-expressed and do some wonderful creative things.
Well, and to show off your amazing work. Now, when we talked once years and years ago, and at that point, Fashion Cares, you had gone too far for Fashion Cares. Do you think there's anything that you'd like to do that would be too far for Northbound Leather?
I find I have to water myself down. For me, I don't know, in the time being away, pent up sort of ideas and energy, I would want to go very extreme. And I don't think I can go as extreme as I would like most of the time. I'm, like I say, constantly trying to push a boundary, but I can't necessarily get everybody else on the same page. I think if I'm here after this show and I'm able to do another show, perhaps with time and pre-planning, that we can get to that type of place again, hopefully. So I don't know that I'll be able to one-up myself with this particular show. And I do really enjoy doing all those sensational type of things. I think for me the most extreme one would have been the flesh hook ballerina spinning around. That's the scene that Midori was part of previously with that nurse clown outfit. And
Yeah, with Circus of the Damned.
yeah, Circus of the Damned.
It was
correct.
quite beautiful.
I loved it, and I thought the juxtaposition of the Ave Maria playing with a beautiful piece of music, and actually a beautiful scene, but at the same time harsh because she's hanging from her flesh. That moved a lot of people. I heard a couple people fainted and puked. I was like, "Oh, fabulous! That's exactly what I want them to do." I need a reaction.
Yeah, you usually get a reaction.
Yeah, something. So I'm hoping to get some sort of reaction out of this one with whatever we come up with at the end.
Now, sorry, just to backtrack, how many models are there?
18 plus Midori is 19, but she's only out once.
That's a big cast.
That's usual for us, and I've had more in the past as well, but minimally it's 18 is the least amount that I require to sort of have enough time for them to change, and I need to turn around. They kind of come out the same order twice or three times, and it's only twice this time. I've done 18 three times so in the past. So it might be a little bit shorter of a show. We're aiming for 30 minutes ish.
And how many outfits is that?
The two each.
So that's a
36
lot of
37
sewing.
ensembles, yeah.
And you've got, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. And then fitting time, and I'm getting there. I mean, the rack here is starting to fill up with stuff, new and previous things. So it's got to come together. I need to have fittings in 2 weeks. So this is a lambskin that's embossed with a crocodile embossing or press, where they press a texture into the skin. And as a matter of fact, in my time away, I was working with Izzy Camilleri. And she was getting rid of some stuff, and I had this bundle of leather sitting behind me with the intention of purchasing it, but as it turned out, I never did. So I called her a week or two ago and said, "Do you still have that black croc embossed lambskin?" She did, so I sent George over to get it, and I've made precisely what I wanted to, which is I've got a double-breasted men's blazer. It's not lined yet, so I'm going to have a fitting with the model before I line it to make sure everything is okay. And also done a tie self, and I'll have a nice black pant with it. The buttons aren't in yet, so but we're doing, I'm trying to make a more current cut and fit, and doing the kind of details like the overlapping buttons on the side of the vent in the sleeve that you see. Currently in men's suits. So I'm trying to, do what's happening with the double vent as well. Hi! You were speaking of Fashion Cares, and this actually is a reproduction of the last outfit I did for Fashion Cares 2012, the one that was at the Hummingbird Center with Elton John, and I had model Runway Renee, who was in the expose show as well with me. She's actually my favorite model, and she wore this. So as it was never in Northbound proper, I thought, well, here's a new gown that we can put that hasn't been part of a Northbound show, and I don't even think it showed very well at the Fashion Cares. Everything was so far away and everything was so dark, you could hardly see it. So I've recreated it for another model to wear.
Can we get a peek at the scary clown?
Well, you've seen Midori before. I mean, her outfit is here. It's not completed yet. but again, it's bringing color, and it's asymmetric to be disturbing, that nothing sort of
Yeah.
matches, so it's like 4 different sections of different things. And there's going to be some red and black tulle coming out of here, like a ballet sort of skirt, just all jumbled up. And again, an asymmetric sort of panty with a bit of a sort of chap look on the other side with a red lace detail on it. Like the shoes, the boots, everything is going to be asymmetric, like nothing's. And then with her white hood, she'll be bringing with her. So that was the sketch we did, and you can see the signature and date on it. So that's how long ago that was commissioned. So it's taken all this time for it to be coming to fruition.
Well, and we can't wait to see it on October 22nd, XXX at the Phoenix Concert Theater.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Yes.